Hi there, if you don't already know me, I'm Iain Wright, a horror author, but today I'm speaking to you as a father. Since Jack's turned two-ish, he's been obsessed with YouTube videos, and you may have already seen these whether you're a parent or not, but there's these videos that have a ton of views and make loads of money of people just basically dressed up as superheroes. You've got Spiderman versus Elsa is the main one. It makes no sense. They're not even in the same cinematic universe. Some of these characters, like you've got the Joker and Spiderman and stuff, and it's just nonsensical plots, and it's basically a gold rush exploiting children. And I don't have a problem with people seeing where the money is and chasing it. I mean, I'm all for that. I've got a family to support myself, and if I see an opportunity to make money, then I'll try and get into that. But you do have to balance it with, a certain amount of moral integrity, and you have to think about what you're doing and if it's hurting anybody. And some of these superhero mashup videos are totally harmless, and I let Jack watch those, and he loves them, and he loves the superheroes, and he knows them all by name now. And that's only going to continue with Disney targeting Marvel and Star Wars at him and stuff. So it's not something I can prevent. But some of these videos are really shady. I mean, the people making them, I don't know if they just don't give a shit, or if they're deliberately trying to pass on some really odd morals to our children, and it's disturbing me, and it's what's made me want to do a short video about it, just vent at the world, I suppose, but also just let other parents know that YouTube's pretty unfiltered, and I'm not one for censorship at all, but a certain amount of guardianship over at least what things are showing when is necessary, I think, to protect children. And YouTube is just streams stuff, and this is stuff that's coming up automatically for Jack when he's watching YouTube. Luckily, he's usually sat on my lap, so I can skip, but it hurts me when I see him confused and trying to work out what exactly is going on and why there's this unnecessary sex or violence going on. I don't want to have to explain that to him at 2 years old. But I'm going to show you an example of one of these videos I mean. And they're just bizarre, and I'll show you. So this is one called Bad Baby Hulk versus Hulk Girl versus Frozen Elsa versus Spiderman and Joker real life superhero movie. Do you think they're trying to use tags in the title there? I think so. Well, this has got 20 million views, this video. Seriously, 20 million views. So that's more than some episodes of TV shows get on, decent networks. So let's have a look. Okay, so mild violence already from the get-go. Kids kicking off and deciding they can tell their parents, in this case Daddy Hulk, that they don't have to eat what they don't want to eat. So that's already, showing kids a little bit of, kick up a fuss and you can do what you want, but it gets worse. So she's throwing the shit on the floor. These people only speak in shouts. And on the floor with more food, so people starving all over the world, but we're going to throw that shit on the floor. Okay, well, she's a bad kid and the dad's left, but maybe the mom will be better. Maybe the mom will tell her that you should treat daddy better than that. No, the mommy's completely undermined the father by bringing cake. Everything's angry. So they're eating like pigs, wasting food. It's just bizarre. Okay, maybe the cake smashing thing's a bit fun. More aggression. Oh, now she's carrying domestic violence. It's like, what the hell? this is kids watching this. The dad's angry, Hulk, so he has the mum up the wall by the throat, and this is aimed at children. It's like, what are kids supposed to learn from this? Okay, now some strangers entered the house and has effectively murdered Daddy. So the violence has been dealt with by more, violence in a way. Some strangers come in and been more violent than the dad and turned him into a teddy. But it's and now they're just laughing over his corpse. More aggression, more anger. But and it goes on. It doesn't get any different or any better than that. It's just, I just don't get it. Like, that's aimed at kids. Do they get that? Like, maybe I'm overreacting, I don't know, but it's this, it moderately seeps in all day long on these YouTube videos that Jack wants to watch. And I'm now really cautious of watching, the better ones over these ones that I find quite horrid. And, I'm a horror author, I love pretty disturbing things, but I'm watching this and I'm just thinking, what's my son supposed to gather from this? So you've got a little girl who's refusing to eat her vegetables and salad, throws it on the floor, smashes it. Her reward for that is mum sneaking in and giving her cakes, which they then eat like absolute pigs. Daddy comes in and sees what's happened and is furious, so has mummy up against the wall. And all this takes place dressed as the Hulk, 3 versions of the Hulk, but I don't know how copyright stands on that. I mean, should Disney be getting this crap down or what? I don't know. But just let's just break it down into the universe that they're exploiting. So they're using Hulk as their character. Okay. So let's believe that the Hulk is domesticated. He's given up being a superhero and lives at home with a really aggressive, quite unpleasant wife, and a young daughter who doesn't show him any respect, despite the fact he's a superhero. So he's got this pretty bad home life. He's in Hulk mode constantly, so I don't know where Bruce Banner is, but he's, seems to go around the house doing his normal chores as the Hulk, which is strange. You'd think Bruce Banner would be doing the chores. I mean, why would Hulk come out to do that? It's not infuriating, is it? But, okay, so there's that, and then if the Hulk has retired to have a family and he's still in a situation where he can't control his anger to the point where in front of his daughter he's physically assaulting his wife up against the wall, guy needs therapy. It's like, if that was me, I'd be like, look, I'm sorry honey, but this whole turning green and smashing things, I'm not getting a handle on it. I thought, I'll get a bit older, a bit more mature, jobs, my career will get easier and things would settle down and I'll deal with the stress a little bit better, but I'm still just not coping, so I think I need to see a doctor and go from there. And in the meantime, I don't think it's safe to be around you. I mean, if he was any sort of a decent guy, Bruce Banner, that's what he'd do. He wouldn't allow himself to be in that situation where he could hurt the people he loves, but instead he's, just winging it. I'll be in Hulk mode and, smash a few people up if it happens. It's their fault for winding me up. It's like, no, dude, get help, leave, go stay in a bloody hostel on your own and see a therapist bloody 3 times a week until you can deal with that shit. Don't beat your wife up because, although, she kind of had it coming, but it's just like, what are we supposed to gain from this? What's the plot? It's like 20 million views. They're making shitloads of money for this. Like, I'm gonna have a look. Let's see, like, the superhero mix-up it's called. So let's have a look. Copy that and stick it into Social Blade. There you go. Estimated earnings £60,000, about $70,000 to £1 million. That's, is that a husband, a wife, and a kid making £1 million a year selling this crap? And that's without, sponsored videos and affiliates, whatever. I'm sure they're doing other stuff to make money. So they're millionaires doing this crap. It's the same as, like, that's the problem with YouTube, is that it almost rewards obscenity. It's like, if you can do something that nobody can believe you're actually going to do, then you'll make money for it. It's it's great in a way. I love it. I love fails and memes and all this crazy shit. I love it. It is entertaining, but you have to check yourself as well. If you're making £1 million, then you're in a position where you can go, right, let's put some thought into this. It's YouTube is like going out on the street, punching a toddler in the face, and then someone appearing and giving you $100, going, well done, I can't believe you did that. But it's like, what the hell? It's just like, it gets me angry because I'm Papa Bear now, and I'm like, you are peddling this shit to my son, and I don't know what you're going to put in his head. I don't want violence to be that casual and pathetic and unnecessary and bizarre. It's just, I don't get it. YouTube is a strange place, and you don't realise quite how strange until you have kids. The stuff that's on here and the money it makes, it's just insane. So next week I'm going to be doing a superhero mashup video with Sally and Jack and Molly, so I hope you can tune in. In the meantime, if you do want to hear me talk more crap about whatever, then subscribe or share this video. It's really hard to get a YouTube channel off the ground, and this is kind of my first video. It's a bit irrelevant, but it's what was on my mind and it's what I felt like talking about. But if it is of interest to you or you want to help me, then you can do that by subscribing or by just, you know, liking, commenting, all the things that, you know, help in these days of social media chaos. So maybe I was overreacting, but if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. Thanks.